curious to
get
see
that
too.
Dashie. I think keeping him engaged, keeping him motivated, I think will be key for them throughout the year. And you kind of already see, with some of the content they've had, like he just seems to vibe really well with like Scump and Formula and Hector. And I think, you keep him, up in terms of his vibe. And I think we've seen what he can do in the past, right? Just an absolutely tremendous player, somebody who can take over games. Just has to do it for a whole season now.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, and it's a good question in itself. What Dashi will we get? I'm actually quite confident that we're going to get a different Dashi this season completely. I think we're going to see a new form from this guy. Looking at the barracks hosted by TP and having Hector on, it was very interesting to see Hector's perspective on Dashi and what he's going to do this season. He says that he is the one that they're kind of cushioning. They're looking at this young gun who can really come up and make something for himself. And he mentioned the motivation, he mentioned the focus, and to have your org owner, your team leader behind you, knowing that you have this pressure on your shoulders to perform with the rest of the team, I think Dashi can handle it. I think this is exactly where he wants to be. This is the roster he wants to be on, and this is where he can shine the most. And I think any professional Call of Duty player would take that and run with it. So I'm very excited to see what we're going to see from Dashi all season, including today. Very, very exciting. We're going to have to move on though, because I've got some very exciting things to share with you guys. You all could be winners today, folks. I'm talking to you in chat because we have some big news for you. During our Optic versus Paris game, it will be this week's T-Mobile 5G weekly drop. So, 5G weekly drop is your weekly shot at epic CDL prizes, and it's all thanks to T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network, of course. And what is bigger and faster than some instant pricing, folks? I don't need to name it. Don't even try. So during this match, text Timo Drip to 313131 to win. Double check. 313131. Write it down. Get it in. That's what you got to do.
You got to get Ant's shirt as a prize for T-Mobile Drip.
Dude,
We
the
do.
shirt's not
I
the
must
drip,
say,
man. It's the person
you are
wearing it. You
dripping.
see what I'm saying? Like, you can't just give it to the shirt.
I'll leave you with that thought, folks. We're going to be back right after this break. We have our first match of the day kicking off. We got Optic versus Legion. I'm going to be voicing that one. We have Stubby and Lando. See you after this.
It's good that they finally did a lot of B-roll footage, a lot of content footage. They're bringing in casters to fill in the gaps between time now. The CDL has definitely come a long way. Production makes the experience a lot better. Dude, Chad is just killing me right now. See, I haven't played Hearthstone in so long. I'm so far behind on deck builds and all that stuff. Discord.
The Call of Duty League is presented by Scum, the official controller of the Call of Duty.
Even though all the pros use Battle Beavers.
The US Army. What's your warrior?
Greetings, Call of Duty fans. Welcome back to the Atlanta Home Series. It is opening weekend, day number 2. And boy, do we have a double header for you. Accidentally rhyming to start off the season. Oh my gosh. We are in the virtual set. Look at us study, man. We're in the virtual set. We got the city.
All right, 2 more minutes, and then I gotta turn my work laptop on.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just more excited for this first matchup. For us, it's going to be our first cast of the entire year, and there's no better way to start it, man. We got Optic versus Paris. It's going to be an insane match.
Definitely is. So what? Miles and Chance, they tried it.
Yeah.
Is it our turn to try this? Okay. We're gonna do it the right way. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
Oh,
that
we
was
almost
close.
had it. We almost had
That
it.
was pretty good. I like that. All right. Without further ado, the fist bumps are out of the way. Let's go ahead and meet our first team, Paris Legion.
Wonderful start here for Paris Legion. Paris Legion just about pushed that player off the hard point. Can they clutch up and go big? Optic just being aggressive in the plane.
This is gonna be the fastest editing to make them look good ever. Just a bunch of one-shot clips.
From the back end, able to pick up 3 along the way. Paris Legion's what a round!
I'm about to time.
Legion, you can see on the screen a different looking roster in comparison to last year's study. Obviously, transition from 5v5 to 4v4, but a totally different looking team. And one of the guys to definitely look out for is the one kind of.
Alright, time to turn on my work laptop real quick. Give me a second, guys. What's up, Jazzy? Virtual Knuckles, how are you? Sorry, Papas. You okay?
Besides the kickoff tournament, I'm super excited to watch this guy play. When I first started playing the game at the beginning of the year, we were running some 8s, and this guy was just an absolute monster, man. I'm excited for his debut.
Absolutely. Obviously, a lot of things to be excited about when it comes down to Paris. But obviously, they have one team they're facing off against today. Pretty big favorites. I know what the common term is. What time does Optic play? It's right now. Let's go ahead and meet Optic Chicago.
Bristol Mighty keeps it going almost. Looking fantastic. All the way slaying his way through. Scott from up high, the king. Really starting to run that score up. Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like this season is definitely going to be fun to watch. It's just going to be really short.
It's no surprise, Study. I mean, what? The Optic Chicago team.
Because that means, I think they already announced that Champs is going to be in August.
Of the weekend,
And it's already February, so March, April, May, June, July, August, 5. So we get 6 months.
Scary, especially with the new addition of Dashi.
When I think about this entire team, man, it's just spectacular players across the board. I can't even believe they were allowed to put this team together, man. You're adding Dashi back to Formal and Scump. They had previously teamed before, and they just had.
See, this is, you could tell this roster is doing well for them when they're all smiling, they're having fun, they're not worried about shit.
He's gonna be that vocal leader for this team. I just don't see any weaknesses besides what Nateless said. For them, and S&D is the only thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Here are game fuel keys for Chicago. We'll get into those here in just a moment. But really, when we talk about this team study, as you called it, right, the addition of Dashi only really makes them more scary. And I know that there were a lot of talks about losing Archkeys, how that kind of factors into things. Envoy's really been kind of leading the way for the cons. But again, our game fuel keys to victory here for Chicago. Keep up the slaying dominance from Kickoff Classic. Again, end that match versus the LA Thieves. All players put up a 1.20 major goal for them, and they kind of talked about it in a few of their content pieces. They want to get out of the gates early. They want to lock in those respawns. And as we've been discussing it, right, feed off the talent. These guys are
Alright.
These guys are full.
So what are you up to today, Jazzy?
Especially if you're on that Legion side, as we'll go ahead and take a
Are you getting ready for work and all that? I feel like you usually are around this time.
Legion study. Walk me through them, buddy.
Gotta get high early, man. Use your slaying talent to seal an early respawn. And I'm looking at Aqua and Fire. Both players at the kickoff with a 1.3 and a 1.2, really stepping up. Fire to make his statement out the gate. This is your debut. You need to make an impact and make your name known worldwide, especially versus a team like Optic. Keep setting up Aquas for success. Like I said, 1.3 in the kickoff classic. And just communication, man. It all needs to be there. And for communication, their leading player is going to be Classic. He's going to be that vocal leader that knows how to play the game really well. He's able to step up, at least keep up in the slaying department with a couple of these Optic players, and this should be a tremendous series.
Now, I want to ask you specifically on this game one, right? Because kind of out of the gates, just to kind of put in perspective, for the folks at home, how important is this game one, right? It's the official kind of launch. I know we have Kickoff Classic, but this is where the points really kind of start to come in. How important is this game one in regards to momentum for the remainder of this series for both of these teams?
Oh, well, it's absolutely huge, man, especially starting on Raid Hardpoint. This is one of those classics maps that you're going to have players like Scump, probably Formal, have played this back in the day. We first started competing against each other back in Black Ops 2, basically like 10 years ago. They're going to have this map down to a T, so if you're new players like Fire, probably haven't got a chance. You have to adapt to this completely.
Yeah, you definitely do. And we talked about this map when it was in the rotation back in Black Ops 2.
It's kind of cool to see one of the old COD maps make a rotation in a CDL in the new game as well.
As we get this thing started off, Paris having a few opportunities to hop inside the hill off the rip, but it is going to be Chicago taking over control early. They do hold spawns for next player number 4, possibly cause a little bit of problems. Fire, he gets cut down. Same thing with Dashy as he falls in the hill.
And this is great for Optic right out there. If you go 3 dead,
See, they always have someone watch a middle. Envoy's going to rotate.
And you have the rotation towards that kitchen side. So far, they're starting off this hard point hot. You're going to need Paris Legion to start focusing on a little bit more on the rotation. And that's
He got the call out 3 are coming. So Scump's going to have knowledge. He's going to have positioning. They're going to trade for him now. Ooh, what a nasty nade. Classic picked up a 2-piece though. Did they lose spawns? Yep. It's a split spawn. Dashy's on a slow rotate here. This is going to cost him about 15 seconds. Envoy and Scump though holding it down. So Dashy's now going to have to fall back through pool to start pulling the other spawns because it's completely on the other side. Yep. They're just sitting there. Because Optic's going to leave at 10-15 seconds, so really they only lost about 10 on this rotate. But Optic's already there on the back. Oh. And it's going to be a 1v2. And this is going to be a full 30 seconds for Optic here. Watch, 90, so they should end this at about 120. That's my guess. Scump and him are playing this front patio near Lambo perfectly. Dashy's just in there holding points. That's going to allow Scump to push out middle, but he gets taken down. So they lose a little bit of map control there. Envoy in a really good spot, though. Oh, and... oh, if he would have won that, that would have been huge. Scump picks up this positioning, though. And here comes a full rotate. See, Aqua's trying to play it out. Making sure they can't get the flank. Optic maybe wants to contest here for 10 or 15, so they don't get the full 50. If they get the full 50, then they'll be up in the 80s and 90s, so their lead kind of dissipates a little bit here. But they also don't want to give up spawns in the rotate. If they lose this, they just need to hold map. He might as well stay for time. They need to get this rotate, though. Make sure they get there in time. Looks like they got 2 trophies out. What a nasty spot. See how they just sit still, though? They don't move. They wait for people to come down lanes. It's a 4v4. Envoy's in a good spot for the trade. Picks it up. One picked up stairs. Dash is going to push in with the AR. He should be peeking stairs right about now.
game is going, Study. I mean, what, really kind of throughout that calm session, it is
Look at the score.
after Chicago's streak. The XM4 is hot for Formal. It is hot for Dash. I mean, everybody is going off right now. I think Formal just a moment ago was like 12-2. Now he's 13-4. They are all guns ablaze to start off this raid hard point.
This is unbelievable, man. This is a great first rotation of Hardpoint. They dominated every single rotation. They are winning a majority of their gunfights. We were talking about it beforehand. Aqua and Fire need to be those players that plus 7 and 15 for the young man. Decided to change all
Ooh.
pull out that XM4 to try to bring his team back into this one. The thing is,
They're not too hurt on time here.
Optics gonna look like they're gonna waste a lot of streaks, man.
What you got? Blah.
Big situation right now for Classic. Envoy in the back spawns, able to shoot
Hmm.
down. So good attempt for Envoy, at least for the moment.
And they're gonna have spawns for new.
Paris now with P1 time, now heading into kitchen. This is their opportunity to start to bring this one
It's
back.
gonna be a huge play for Dashy here. Scum takes him out, gets control of money. He needs help. Gets help with the nade. The trade's here for sure. Now they got 3 in and spawn control because Aqua somehow didn't rotate. He took too long. Played outside pool. Gets absolutely destroyed. 40 seconds, so they can't win on this. But they're probably going to push it into the 30, so they only have to worry about 20 on the next one. They made call for Scum to push. You see Classic and Aqua trying to make the rotates to prepare for it. They actually have 3 set up and 1 watching pool. Optics making the smart play. They got 3 stacked on this side for the trades. So it looks like Scraps is over there by himself, so he's going to be out of this gunfight. If Optic wins 1 set of trades, oh, here comes the streaks. It's now a 1v2. The pinch should be coming in. There it is. And they only need 10 now. He picks shots. He's going to play his life. Corner challenge, trades with the nades. Someone should be there for time. Ooh.
That's exactly how you want to start if you're Optic, man. From start to finish, they were dominating every single rotation. Team comments were there when we went for the Astro Gaming listening. And then even towards the very end of that game, they were just hitting the front of hills, knowing that they had streaks, and they had the advantage to break it. And they were just dominant from start to finish, man. Great first hard point from Optic.
Was that a 100-point club? Was that a 100-point club?
We've been talking about it. You know, coming into this first hard point, you want to try to have a good performance early, and for that guy in particular, right? Dashy, there's a lot of talk in regards to him. You know, was he the right pickup for Chicago? Is he the right player to kind of fuel what is this next season for Optic? And
Let's see what happens with this search and destroy match now.
All the hype that kind of leads into it, and that is exactly what you want to see if you're Optic. On the flip side for Paris, I mean, what? So what, Study? We've talked about it. Right? Coming into this series, a big one for Legion is, hey, can they come out of the gates early? Can they try to maybe walk away with the game on hard point? That is now out.
All right, let's look at this KD spread. 18-9, 19-13, Envoy, and Scumps laying out. Everyone positive, though.
I don't want to say a must-win because you kind of get it, but based on that first respawn, it's not looking great.
Yeah, man. Going into that first respawn, I was expecting it to be a lot closer. We were talking about Aqua and Fire.
Does my man have, like, the suede, or what kind of material is that he's got on his jacket?
Going into the search and destroy, you need to be able to bounce back.
Definitely do. Well, obviously a lot of pressure now put on to Paris as we'll be right back with game number 2.
That G Fuel Photoshop job is killing me, though. Dirt 5. We got an entry for the giveaway.
World of Warcraft Shadowlands available now.
Wait, no, I just want to.
There's not a single person that plays at my level, at my age. Period. I play every single day. I'm putting kids on the ground every single day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You guys showed so much love for Season 1. The Barracks is back for Season 2. Brought to you by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. In this episode, we're going one-on-one with Optic Gaming owner Hex. He's one of the most well-known Call of Duty personalities.
I can guarantee you, and I mean with a capital G, that I am going to continue to sell more hoodies than anybody in Call of Duty has ever sold. Period. End of story.
I coached the team for a while. He got his baby back, reacquired Optic Gaming, now under Optic Gaming Chicago here in the CDL. The mastermind who made the Green Wall a household name,
Optic Gaming on the board,
is now back home. Stay tuned for all that and more on this episode of The Barracks.
there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
This season, T-Mobile is jumping in where Metro by T-Mobile left off to deliver even more access and ways to engage with CDL action that you love. You can watch the full episode of The Barracks on our CDL YouTube channel. Also, T-Mobile weekly drive.
My man's got the cheat sheet on his phone. Come on, my guy.
31 to win. Prizes this year will include CDL merch, opportunities to drive in with your favorite pros, exclusive access during T-Mobile All-Star Weekend and Champs, as well as so much more. Make sure you tune in each week to find out what's in play. Again,
They gotta help my guy out. Come on.
31 for a chance to win using my T-Mobile device. Study. Actually, a lot of awesome stuff for the people watching at home with gameplay.
I mean, I know it's probably got to be like specifically scripted, but Jesus.
Viewers for that, for of course their support and for obviously their dedication. But tell you what, man, getting back into this game, that was quick. A lot quicker than I think we both.
He was probably like, nah, man, you do this. I don't want to read that script.
Questions in particular for them coming into that game.
Well, looking at how they performed on hardpoint, KD-wise, you don't want this to go to control.
They were just winning their gunfights.
So Paris Legion's got to go big here on S&D. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick 3-0 for them.
Not so clean, they were just ready for that.
They definitely were very well and prepared. Optic Chicago. Now really for Paris Legion, what to kind of start off this segment, I think, kind of in the start of the show, the analysts were kind of talking about it, a lot of the boys. It was like, hey, search and destroy, this is going to have to be their win. If you don't get that early respawn, search and destroy, pretty much circle it. This is where you have to start to bring it back. Now, when it came down to the Kickoff Classic, at least for Paris, they did win one search and destroy, that one being on Miami. They actually dropped checkmate to London 6-3. So a little bit of history when it comes down to this map. Not fond history. We'll see how this round begins to
Pulling out the Krieg, hoping to get the 1 or 2 bullets in for the early damage. Maybe the easy pickup in the trade.
try to make its way.
Double stacked on each other here. Scraps is in a good place.
We talk about this map.
He sees the cross.
No
Ooh.
snipers.
It's now a 2v2.
Point 2 versus 2. Scraps. They have an opportunity. Try to cut down Scump. Plant does officially go through. And now we have a little bit of a stack up. Players just happening to walk right past each other. Portal ends up falling.
Oh.
Scump as well. Paris grabbing the first one.
That was a great defense. You saw Envoy, he opened up with the first blood onto Flyer into that lane side, but
We saw both of them. He probably should have tried to play his life instead of challenging. But I don't know if he saw the second one underneath. I think he saw the one out in the open. Thought it would be an easy fight. And then Scump went to trade it right away, but
It was a great first defense, and if you're Paris
That's-
Legion,
that's way too easy of a shot.
Because, like I said, this is a team that was formed with players that nobody really wanted on their rosters. So this can be one of those scary teams, especially in a map like Search and Destroy.
Yeah, that's a great point, right? Legion, a lot of guys kind of coming together. I know in a few conversations with guys like Fire, Scraps as well, they've talked about, hey, we're trying to rally around kind of being in a similar situation. We'll see if that kind of factors in this game too, trying to rally around each other, bring this one back. D, yet again the target and Scump from the floor. get dropped by the nade. So nice early start for Paris in your beginning offense. The trophy's going to be out. Dashi aware of it. Decides to go ahead and hold on. They try to attack this from the wing. On the outside, actually through the windows. Classic. Able to shut down Dashi. Instant 2 versus 4 now for Chicago as Formal able to pretty much pipeline in, takes down Scraps. Aqua from afar could try for the challenge, but one up top, one down below. Formal last man alive. Could make something happen.
23 seconds is going to be tough. Ooh, both on the wing.
Right where he's walking is Paris, starting things off well.
Another great offense. So Classic opening up that first aid on the jump. Unfortunately, Scum is back stuck. No trophies yet on the map. But as soon as Classic was able to get that kill, throws his trophy down, works with the bomb plant. Almost trying to do everything he can in that 1v3, but that was a great setup overall by Paris.
Again, like we discussed, this is what you want, this is what you need. What was a very difficult first match.
He's a big guy.
The big guy? Whoa.
That's a long fuzzy tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second time so far on their defense. They're sending 2 players towards that A site. And they're just being aggressive, making sure they're eliminating that side of the map from Optic Gaming. Once they gain all that information, even if players are there, they're winning the trades. They're always putting themselves in a man advantage. Really playing their defense as well.
I know Chicago talked a lot, really kind of coming into kind of opening weekend here, the Atlanta home series. Search for the score, one that they've kind of felt confident in. It's been one that they've been really working on, but
No.
Who is that?
quickly brought down to 16 HP. A common spot is Paris quickly around the corner, check it, but Dashi is long gone, at least for the time. So site cleared out. This is no surprise bomb site to watch. Going to be able to get it down. For the flank, maybe able to push an angle, tosses out the nade just to get some information. Goes for the challenge. Their teammates tries to hide behind the bomb.
Ooh.
Good. Shuts him down with the headshot. Envoy meanwhile on the point is able to take down Aqua. Fire realizes it. Envoy.
Ooh.
Here comes the pinch.
There you go.
That is going to be a defuse. Now in for Chicago. Envoy continually on the fly.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal play out of Envoy there. Aqua, he was actually sitting in that back tower. He had really bad timing there. As soon as he decided to go out, ASD site.
Is that Lizzie?
And eventually win the round for his team. And now it's a great adjustment there. They were giving up that B site on their very first offense, but they decided to completely give it up and work around the backside. And that's what Envoy did, and he executed that.
Whoa.
Tension off the rip right there. Able to get Dashi off the wing, and they pretty much collapsed
That's
from there.
the cloud.
It's the cloud?
We know those guys
There you go.
destroy it. It's no secret, right? It's opportunity
Here
last
is
year.
flat
In
in the cloud. It makes him
Oh, yeah?
like fuzzy.
He's able to rally back. Strong shot caller for really a group of veterans. Obviously, Dashi, younger player still, but 2P got a lot of respect for this kid and see what he's got.
See the adjustments coming out of Paris Legion on their defense. Paris Legion just completely giving up that ASP. They have a player that was sitting into, which is Aqua, watching that cross. Optic was like, I'm not doing it again. Lost it twice, and it's just not going to work.
Ooh, good pickup by Dashi.
That was looking like 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Getting towards E. And they have their hands full with that number 1 player in scrap.
With the gun.
Switch, and the Envoy's gonna
So you shoot him with this.
almost gonna be able to take down one. Now it's a
Yeah.
1-1 situation, and he's gonna get taken down.
Nice.
I love the patience out of
Colors are over here.
on their offense. Good round win.
Oh, see what? You shoot it.
Forward,
Like this.
Best player of the round is able to shut down two. Both of them trying to make somewhat of an adjustment, but it's pretty much really a flip of a switch. Therefore, Chicago.
When you press, this one makes you dead. Watch. See? That makes you dead. Okay? But this one makes you alive.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're standing on my foot.
Oh. And this one shoots. Watch. See? That means. And this one shoots really hard.
Yeah, it definitely is. You know, he is getting his feet wet in his first CDL match of his entire career. So, you know, he
And
probably
that
has a couple minutes
changes.
in him, especially going up against players like Scump, like Fomo, who you've been watching for a really long time. As I say that, they're going to be able to open up in 2 kills. Now it's Fire and Scraps. 50 seconds remaining in a 4v2 situation.
See?
Scraps does have that
And
bomb
watch
towards B.
this.
There's a lot of players from Optic surrounding him.
Yeah, a lot of players ready to engage. Scraps really just waiting for all from Fire, really just waiting for some teammate support, given that the entire team of Chicago is still alive and they know exactly where they are. Fire able to find the deep on the Dashy, but are they where?
Hey, be careful over there, okay?
Able to find one. Scraps able to trade, but it is going to be
Rabbit.
Chicago really just with that man count advantage.
Rabbit.
Two is going to work out for them. They knew exactly where they were, just in the center of the plane. Shot from Fire to earn the best play, but it's not good enough.
The adjustments so far to Optics are huge, man. 2 straight rounds from them. They've realized that both of their offenses, they can out A. That's worked out twice. On their defenses, they just completely given up A. Stacking towards that left side of the map. Momo was able to open up the super early on his teammate. Decided to play the time. Harris, again, trying to find that point control. Classic. Stuff in that bottom left wing. Maybe able to get aggressive.
Wanting to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Really right around the
I
corner.
get you.
Get that
Yeah.
bit of
Hey,
control.
try not to make a huge mess, okay?
Makes things really difficult for Harris, just in terms of what to hold that plane control. Given it is the center of the map, and given that it is
I already did this.
a common bomb site.
Hold on,
The only
guys.
one that we've seen attacked for the most part.
They have the cross setup. So what Classic and Aqua were doing right there, they had Aqua watch his entire left side of the map, with Classic watching his entire A position. It's a great setup. Unfortunately, going to see Formal open up a kill. Now we're in a 2v2 situation. Classic and Fire versus Dashy and Formal. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Bomb is going to be down on top of the plane. Dashy, unfortunately, is going to get taken down by Classic. Harris Legion are going to walk away with that round.
And a good round for Legion, right? We were kind of echoing it. We were talking about it kind of off the start. Envoy was trying to get some presence, really kind of toward that back plane positioning. As you alluded to it, the crossfire from Legion kind of choked out Chicago there for a moment.
Yeah, it kept them nice and hesitant.
Classic having some good situations here.
Yeah, Classic played that phenomenal. He knew that Envoy was around the corner, did not commit to that gunfight right off the rip. Just continue to trust in Aqua, having his cross. Eventually it worked out for him. That was a great defensive setup out of Paris.
Now Legion will have their chance again at offense. See if A possibly could be tempted at again. Obviously, the majority of the time it is going to be over and playing at B, and again, it'll be more of the same. Looking for a few players possibly toward the bottom A wing, but nothing given at least for now. A lot of these fights pretty much just earning some shoulders, getting some line of sights. Chicago are trying to be ultra careful. Envoy gets hit with a nade, still alive. Nothing doing yet. Just as I say that, Dashy finds the first pick.
Dashy with the first blood is huge, but that number 7, who's going to be Envoy, has a big gunfight versus Aqua. Aqua's trying to work around that backside. Envoy's able to spot him and come back down, reposition himself. Now Paris Legion has to eventually work his comp towards B. Gonna have that number 8 player, which is be Scump, sitting on the opposite corner. Envoy with the big gunfight onto Aqua, winning his individual gunfight. In that island player right there, Scump able to take down Scraps. Last player is gonna be up. He's gonna get taken down by Formal. You have it all at 4-4, man. These adjustments so far on this map are what keeping both of these teams alive, man.
I feel like, too, when it comes down to a map like Checkmate, it is kind of minor adjustments because, everybody knows where the fights are going to be at, right? It's going to be in the middle of the plane, but the way that you engage, the way that you find the first blood, the way that the offense and defense kind of works the A Street. A lot of little things to pick up on, but as you called it, right, Legion, Chicago, both kind of being aware of each other's tendencies.
Feedback form. Alright, I just gotta upload this now.
Find ourselves now.
Optic brought it back though.
What does Chicago have planned? Decent run toward that left wing. In the meantime, constant trades and Formal able to drop 2 in a row. Aqua now last alive and uses the trigger discipline, but not going to be good enough as Chicago calls in the audible. How about the blitz? As that's now going to be their fit. And how about this play from Formal, man?
Oh man, that was an insane play from Paris. They tried to catch him off guard, trying to rush towards that middle lane, but Scump read it easy. Sat down in the back of that control room, was able to pick up one, and he saw Formal slide in, able to pick up another 2. I would have liked Paris Legion, you know, we're going down to the final couple of touch rounds, play their standard setup that they had. Watching their crosses was the best so far defensive round that they had, and being aggressive and playing right there, I feel like it's going to cost them in the end. Fire 3-7, Aqua 4-6. They have a big offensive round to win right here, especially with the way that Optic have been making their adjustments on their defensive rounds. They're going to have to open it up with a nice early first blood, especially on a player like Scump.
I was curious off the start if we were going to see Paris kind of show that same aggression that Chicago showed last round, but once they had the scraps, you realized kind of that opposite side was open. The trophy was the blind scrap for the time.
So the only other thing I really have to do for work is return the headset now.
Much just trying to tuck away yourselves in these corners. Dashi finds the first blood. Classics there for the trade. Formal pretty much just hanging out on the wing. Plays big again. Awkward there. Take him down.
Ooh, Dashi almost won that. Ooh, good play. They're gonna fall back. Yep, and there's no way they're gonna drop with this.
New young duo. They want to try to stay together. Dashi might have saw him, and Dashi does. Chicago walk away with the search and destroy as well. A closer one, but another victory this time, 6-4.
Oh man, Optic. We were talking about their S&D woes before this series started, and that's a great S&D showing right off the rip of your very first match of the entire season. You saw the adjustments on offense.
Yep, exactly. What started off pretty bad for them, they decided to bring it back a little bit.
That was first blood on that very last round, trying to challenge both Scump and Dashi in the back of that plane. It's probably not your best bet, especially with those 2 kind of players. But that was a great overall S&D from Optic. If you're Paris Legion, this one's going to sting a little bit. Now you're down 0-2 in the series, which is probably one of the best respawn teams in the entire CDL. Even though we're just starting today, it's going to be scary going into map 3, so being 0-2 if you're Paris.
Yeah, not a fun start for Paris by any means, but we'll take a look at that scoreboard, man. Formal 11-6, Envoy 8-4, but really Formal was kind of the guy to watch, especially kind of toward the end of these rounds. The number of different awesome highlight plays, but I mean, you really called it well, Study. It was kind of this moment from Chicago where, hey, I think it was an 0-3 start for them. They start to make a few of these adjustments. They quickly begin to bring things back. They start to kind of learn from the tendencies. And again, on a map like Checkmate, it can be a little bit difficult to adjust given the general strategy, which is going to be known. You try to work that second and third lane and really kind of go from there. But really just solid plays from Chicago all around, and especially from that man Formal.
Formal was opening it up, man. When you saw Scump sliding into that plane, he was able to pick up that first blood with his submachine gun, but Formal was always there for that trade. Even if his teammate didn't go down, he was picking up 2 pieces left and right for his team. This was the biggest round of the game for me, though, man. When Paris Legion decided to just play aggressive in towards the plane, eventually give up first blood and also second blood, turn into a 4v2. It was just impossible, man. I would have liked to see them just play into their cross setup that they had previously with Aqua and Clash, or watching the opposite sides. Unfortunately, they misread that play. Optic read it easy. That was a good round win, and eventually it was not that properly. Good series so far.
Yeah, that was our U.S. Army tactical play. Again, Formal being a big difference maker when we talk about that search and destroy performance. Overall, Chicago with a great early beginning. Can Legion start to bring it back into control? We'll find out right after this.
Control's gonna be tough. It's a KD base matchup. I think the chemistry for Optic is gonna come through for him. I could be wrong. Legion was looking really strong and good there for a while on S&D. like the caster said, Optics made the adjustment they needed to, brought it back, but yeah, I mean they're gonna be in a mentally rough place because they got demolished on hardpoint and they were doing well, and then Optic just ran it back to them on Search and Destroy.
Something I really like about Hearthstone, you just never know what's gonna happen.
More ways to play, that's what I want. What is my opponent going to do? How am I going to counterplay that?
Play Hearthstone now!
I used to play this all the time. I think I might even have it installed on my PC. I just never streamed me playing it.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by GameFuel. Use code CDL2021 for a special CDL launch event discount on GameFuel.com. Tournament audio and team listenings are powered by Astro Gaming, the official headset and mixer of the Call of Duty League.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to opening weekend here at the Atlanta Home Series. Folks, don't forget, during this match, to text Timo Drip to 3131 to win. Prizes this year will include CDL merch, opportunities to drop in
The dog.
pros, exclusive access during T-Mobile All-Star Weekend and Champs, as well as so much more. Make sure to tune in each week to find out what's in play. Again, don't forget, text Timo Drip 3131. Obviously for a chance to win. Don't forget, folks. Like I said, it's easy. Timo Drip 3131. All right, Stud. Let's get to the core of this situation that we've got going on right now. Chicago, they come in. They really start off hot, right? They win the hardpoint on raid pretty dominantly. We come into the Search and Destroy. These are looking pretty good. Optic makes some adjustments. Formal decides to go absolutely off, and now we find ourselves 2-0. Legion, obviously, and their kind of debut match, along with Chicago, but we talk about guys like Fire, Scraps. I mean, there's a lot of situations going on here for them. I mean, what needs to happen in this control? I mean, who needs to step up? Players that you're looking out for? Is this a situation where you're looking at somebody in particular, an in-game leader, to step up and kind of control the comms right now?
I'm specifically looking at your veterans. I'm looking at Aqua. I'm looking at Scrap. These are players that need to be able to slay the best of the best. And the way that Optic is playing right now,
They're gonna have to get map control, and they weren't paying attention to middle at all last time. So if Optic gets control of raid and middle, it's over for them.
They're all going to be spawning at B. Kill them all at B. They're all going to be spawning at A. So it's all going to be about just who's going to be keeping that pace, who's going to be slaying out for their respective team. And I'm just looking forward to how Paris is going to be able to bounce back here, because if they do not match the slaying power of Optic, the series is going to be done.
Yeah, it'll be over in, I want to say record time. Pretty darn close to it.
Oh, two-piece right off the bat.
Chicago finding 2 early ones as they'll look to go ahead.
There's the third.
Over at A.
They got one tick on already.
He's already taken a look at laundry, may even try to go for
Yep.
rotation.
Might as well get that top control. If you guys get him trapped in middles, you don't even need to kill him.
Something to keep in mind, Chicago already off the rep.
Jeez.
I think that's
Woo.
player 2 in Classic who's trying to go for the flank. He will end up taking down Envoy, but nonetheless, off the rep, Chicago, they got the first point quick. And that's what, 2 minutes now on the clock for them to...
Another two-piece.
Yeah, well, that's 2 kills coming in from Dashy, able to eliminate both of those players at the zigzag area. You have a couple players that were trying to go around that backside towards Laundry. That player at number 4, Fire, holding that backside push through, forcing all the players from Paris Legion to spawn that basketball. One were able to open up in one. Players trying to fight for Kitchen. That number 3 player who's Aqua, being the noose.
Oh my goodness.
Had to try to find him quick.
Oh, the map control. There's one from behind. If they get that pickup, it's done. With the ARs watching up top, they're all going to be coming through those windows from behind.
Dashy off the rip. 5-0 start. He's thinking maybe about streaks for the future. Quickly has to turn around because that's a 3-piece coming through from Legion. So Paris do manage to get the collapse. But again, if you're Chicago, you're talking about what, that 1-tick progress already.
What's the lives? 21 to 17. Okay, so it's not a huge shift so far. Ooh. They got 3 stacked in the middle. So they finally decided that they needed to get some map control. This whole right side push is going to be good. Kind of sloppy for Fire to shoot there. He gives away his position. Ooh.
That's going to be 3 in a row for him. Finally does get taken down, but that's really just because he was overwhelmed by the amount of Chicago players.
And they're now back up on lives though. Oh my goodness. There's a good double trade. Classic's in a nasty spot here. Fire's in a good spot as well, holding this middle control down. Good trade. Good trades.
Chicago just looking to try to find any little bit of an advantage that they can. The dominance early, as you called it, but really since then it has been all Legion. Scraps does get dropped. No respawns remaining now for Chicago. Pretty much about valuing your life like it is in Search and Destroy. Envoy drops from the front. There goes
1v8.
Now along the Scump, and he's not going to be able to get to the point in time. He falls as well. And that's Legion responding valiantly. And in some ways,
all right.
I know I kind of said at the start study, it looked like a spawn trap. I mean, that kind of was, right? They had everything locked down, and Chicago, they couldn't break free.
Yeah, once they realized that Optic already capped that 8 point, they got a clean 3-4 down, and they started pushing up for more map control. Once you're fighting for that art side area, you're going to spawn all the players.
They were playing just a little bit too separate there. They weren't playing for the trades. If they tighten that up a little bit, Optic will be okay. They were doing really well at the beginning, and I think they just started to play a little bit too solo. And in control, that's hard. The lives were pretty even most of the time, but it's a full B push.
Flank, envoy flank.
Trying to pick up lives here. Legion's up 3 lives.
But that sounds like a team who's hungry to try to bring this one back, making some good progress early at B. They quickly bounce over to A now. What did you like there from the Legion throughout that comm session?
I just liked how they committed themselves towards that B point. You heard Scrap say, job done, job done. Getting 2 ticks at B right off the rip, forcing all those players to try to wrap back and kill you off is the best case scenario because you're all just going to spawn at A and eventually work your captures. But as I say that, Optic is completely slayed out that 8-point, pushed them all the way in arc, gonna force all the players from Paris Legion to hit this water side. They're fully set up for this. Your Paris Legion, someone needs to open up that first blood eventually to work one way.
This is what we saw.
That's a good way with a trophy.
Yeah, that is indeed. This is kind of what we saw at the Kickoff Classic. And what we saw in the last round, right? Envoy just kind of wants to hang out in Lambos. He wants to try to make those players spawn toward that back mansion position so that everybody from Chicago knows exactly where the push is coming from. It's by no means the more favorable side. We talk about that 8-point, quickly trying to hop inside of money that is Dashy. Manages to take down Classic and Legion. They're trying to go for the pinch. They want to try to eliminate this setup as best as they can. Envoy's pretty much going to hang out there, try to find a few calls from time to time. Scraps is able to wipe him away. We've got pretty much stragglers on both sides of the map.
12 and 10 here. Optics is up 2 on the lives.
Over in jungle.
They're starting to play a little bit more separate now.
40 seconds on the clock. Both teams similar when it comes down to the life position. Fire falls, and meanwhile, it's the Legion who are hopping.
Ticks are coming in.
Well, it all started with Scraps winning that 1-on-1 versus Envoy. You saw that opposite player from Paris Legion flanking around the backside.
Oh no.
Forcing all the players from Optic to spawn
this is
at
huge here.
There's going to be one player on this point. Classic versus Envoy. He's going to get taken down. Envoy trying to do everything he can to just stall enough time for his teammates to get to him. 2 kills.
He got the tick down.
Dashy's here for the help. No respawns left for Paris Legion. Dashy with 2.
And a 6v3.
Remaining. I cannot believe Envoy just made that play. I thought this was 100% going to go in Paris Legion's favor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, man, Envoy stalled enough time for his teammates to get there. 20
Fox.
seconds remaining. 5v3. Scump's going to get taken down, but 2 players remaining. 14 seconds versus all the players of Optic. This is going to be a tough task to do. Should be tied 1-1.
Should be. We'll see what Fire and Scraps have up their sleeves. 4 seconds left. Can Fire find the peak? And Scump's not going to hand his life over. And really from there, Paris not able to hop inside of the point. And my goodness, what started off great for the Legion ends up going in the opposite direction. And really, it's all because of this play from Envoy. The major flank to clear out Ring. We can talk about the number of different highlight plays that Envoy has throughout the season, and a majority of the time it's him being so pesky on the flank, a round that should have gone the opposite way, but it's Envoy putting his stamp on this game, giving Chicago a round that I don't want to say they didn't deserve, but didn't look like they deserved it, at least when it came down to the beginning phases. The 1-1 we go.
Looking like Optic is going to try to do the exact same thing Paris did. Try to go towards that deep point. One will able to open up onto the guy in pocket. There's going to be a pair in one. Envoy's going to be able to spot him, but your main objective here is to try to earn some early ticks for Optic Gaming. They're eventually going to be able to get one. Now, of course, all the Paris Legion try to wrap back and get them off. That number 3 player who's canceling the spawn and operating in such a great position. If he goes down here, all the players from Optic will spawn at A. Him just playing his live.
Aqua does end up getting taken down, so really when you kind of see that push off to B in the beginning phase, it really has been in really the last 2 rounds and the last 3 rounds. The opposition, the defensive team, instantly wants to try to put somebody inside of Lambo to block off that spawn. They wanted to try to keep siphoning into B, get put into somewhat of that line of fire attack. This Formal was hanging out there for a moment. Scraps is going to wipe him away. So 2 ticks of progress over at B for Optic, as now they'll quickly transfer their forces off of spawn, now back toward A, and that's really the way that Raid works, Study. But it's not necessarily a garrison type situation. You got some freedom when it comes down to both these control points.
Yeah, you just got to go back and forth, and eventually, if you know the opposite team is going to be able to cap that one, you push up the entire opposite side.
Ooh,
Where you see
good gunfight from Scump.
all the way through
Scraps is there for the trade.
towards that art area.
They don't even want to get these kills. They just want to push for spawn. Leave him there.
Eventually worry about this player, number 7. Pay attention to Envoy, sitting in basketball nice and patiently, just waiting for a player to push through. They only need one more tick at B. So far, just eliminate Aqua right here at this top window, and they should have a full setup again.
Good opportunity, but 2 versus 1. Classic ends up getting dropped. That's Envoy again. Trying to cause some issues for the Legion. Every single opportunity they get to try to pop inside of the hill, try to get a line sight over at B. They end up falling over in Little Room. Classic and Fire, they'll combine for 2, so that will wipe away Chicago for
He needs
now.
help putting in time. No one's there to put in time.
A minute and 14 on the clock, and these rounds are huge for the Legion, because this very well could be our final
That was huge from Formal.
Not letting Optic get to that.
Oh, huge two-piece from Formal here to open it up.
Staying strong.
He's got the trophy out. He's got to just pick up this person that's in money.
Limited forces, but Formal hops in. Can he win the fight versus fire on the other side?
They got money control, though. That's all they needed. That's all they needed. If he's got support here, 3 more seconds and they got this win.
Time and they won't. It will not hop inside of the hill. And that's going to be Chicago. Really awful Formal's play. Walking away.
It's a huge two-piece from Formal to open that up.
Formal want to win a big one-on-one gunfight towards that back basketball area. He played his life well, but the entire time Scump was working through that middle map, forces himself through kitchen and able to take out both players that were playing in this money area. It wasn't obviously the final kill cam because Aqua won it there, but Scump came back and got 2. And then once he was able to do that, opens up the entire map, forcing all the players from Paris Legion to spawn back. Andre with a great setup out of Optic. Like I said, getting a nice 2 early ticks onto B was the best case scenario. They saw Paris Legion doing it on their very first offense. They're able to answer right back on their second offense to be able to put themselves up to the
Oh, man. Off the start. Boy, accidentally sticks the Scump in the back. I'm sure the comms are pretty fun for that one. Maybe a future CDL video that we can see how he reacts. But not the start that you want. But given the way the last 2 rounds have worked, Chicago had a lot of things go in their favor. One kind of minor detail there is going to give Paris actually a great advantage over at A. So we talk about little minor mistakes, how those can start to siphon in. I mean, this would have been a full 4-on-4 battle for Chicago. That instantly changes things. And really within the first 10, 15 seconds of the round, Paris, they've already locked on that A control point.
Yep, and that's exactly how they need to respond, man. Getting that point nice and early, even though they don't have anything towards lead. They have 2 minutes, a lot of lives to their advantage. Now, since they just went 3 down, they only have 2 lives advantage there. But Optic, you're going to see exactly what they're doing. Envoy, being that player to just force the players on the opposite side of the spawn, trying to make them all go around the backside. Optic is fully set up for it. Aqua's going to win a big gunfight on that Zig.
Ooh, Formal ripping him.
Work on the back of his teammate. Fortunately, almost there to try to keep them at East Bay. Scump's also there for help.
Uh-oh, they got money control now, though.
Paris trying to make their way inside a kitchen. Formal has been so difficult.
They're losing a lot of time. Dashy should be here for the trade. Or Scump is now here. Oh, they come through?
Thank you so much, teammates. As everybody falls like flies, Chicago.
Alright, let's check lives. Oh my goodness, Legion is up 6 lives.
It's got pretty much the first line of offense, or rather defense, to try to get back into this point. Will be successful in his 1v1. Obviously shuts down the second also. Legion are still getting the time. They have to hop into this point quickly. Classic is here. Envoy has to hop in and gets the time, but no. Legion, because of the timing and really kind of off of the start of that round, the accidental teammate sets them up for so much time that they really get the 4 clean life, and from there, it's easy pickings for Legion in Chicago. We're all off spawn, constant 1v1s. Legion, they send this to round 5.
Yeah, it just all came down to trading, man. And you saw Classic with a big 2-piece on that backside, forcing all the players from Optic to spawn back Laundry. Now that he had full basketball control, he just stacked a little bit, eventually worked the 2 ticks. So Scump try to open up with a big kill onto that basketball, onto the player in the basketball area. Unfortunately, there were just 2 players remaining. All the players from Paris Legion are spawning directly on the water side, so they're just sprinting forward. They only needed a couple more seconds. Now, we're in a round 5. And let's see exactly what Optic decided to do here.
Good shots coming in from Scraps. Oh, they almost got a 2-piece there. He's got to support Scump here in the back. He's got to be there for the trade. Good shit.
Carnage that just took place, and it looks as if B is still going to be their target. You see from Legion, they still have a few players over at A. The quick spread now to B as they realize what the intended target's going to be. Formal tosses that nade from afar. Unfortunately, physics in the water, it's not going to work out that great. But there's a 3 in the feed now for Legion.
Wow, good shit here for Optic. They're up 3 lives as well. They just got to pick this guy up on the flank. Scraps is going to be coming through stairs, maybe top a window.
Very quick capture for Chicago. Now the focus is going to be on
Ooh.
He's starting to heat up now with 5 in a row.
And you can just see right off the rip, Envoy has all the information that he needs. He's spawning at that B street. He knows that this player pushed up in their base.
It's fine. They just need to get this middle control.
Scump's going to be able to win the gunfight on the Scraps. Now they should be able to have some arc control here. Next player on the line of sight is going to be Aqua.
This should be an easy win there. Yep.
Optic has full arc control. They're going to be able to get
They just need to get somebody on this right side. If they get somebody up in this window, it's over. They got Formal middle. He's got the info. He's got the extra bullet count. He's going to have 2 here. He knows he's getting pinched. Picks up the trade. Good shit. Scraps is trying to make for the flank. He doesn't have time. Pulls it out.
With this round 5 as well as this series in a hot 3-0. It looked good for Legion at times. In fact, it looked great for Legion at times. Chicago, the adjustments, Chicago just in general, the way that they controlled these big moments toward the stretch was so interesting. It's what, 554 days since Optic under Hex played their last official series, and here they are, walking away with their first official W in the CDL Cold War.
You gotta be feeling good if you're an Optic fan, man. They won their very first Search and Destroy of the entire year. And that's good, man, because when we talk about previous Optic rosters, S&D has always been their woe kind of game mode. We're talking about the respawns, we know exactly what kind of players we have. All Slayers across the board. They completely dominated this series. Unfortunately for them, we went down to a round number 5 in that control. They could have closed it out previously. They just made a couple adjustments.
They play again on Sunday.
About this entire series, good 3-0 out of Optic.
Yeah, a very well collected, rather collective control for Chicago.
I thought it was him running by.
Pretty close.
Search and destroy.
Oh, come on. Oh, he saw me and switched. Wow. The MP5.
Hold the objective. Bomb online. The mission clock is expiring.
They just got angles
Sorry,
on us
I'll be right
there.
back. I have to put my clothes in the dryer.
You're good, you're good. Ooh, that
Switching rally
good
points.
shots.
See, I saw him with the regular gun. I didn't expect him to make the switch with the sniper.
Bomb acquired. Charges set. Eliminate their last operator. Show those imperialists this was no fluke.
Ooh.
Switching sides.
No, what happened?
Guard the objective.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god,
You
bro.
performed as expected, crew. Prepare to redeploy.
Okay. I wanna...
Missing all my
Switching
shots.
sides.
Ow.
I'm just gonna watch middle and play for that pick. Let them get A control.
Neutralize the objectives. Charges acquired. We're pulling ahead. Only one hostile remains. Hunt them
Alex, I was
down.
so confused.
I'm about to put my sniper away. I'm missing all my shots. I'm usually a little bit more snappier, but
switch out to fucking assault rifle. This shit's gonna get too close. I mean, submachine gun.
Switching rally points.
granted, this is like my first game on.
Defend the objectives.
Think they'll send someone middle Eskies.
Taking the lead. Bomb planted. Hold your positions.
Defuse, 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 defuse.
Just need to wait for him to get there for the backup.
activated.
Lucas! Lucas!
Alright, should I go middle or should I do the jump snipe? I saw people both times last time. I missed my shot middle, so I'm gonna play that again.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired. We're taking control. Eliminate their last operator. Bomb is armed.
Can't slide
Show
right there.
those imperialists this was no fluke.
I don't really need to do anything right now.
Yeah, here's that. Bro.
Switching rally points.
I need to get some kills so my points and damage goes up for the placement. I'm not doing shit as far as damage goes right now. I'm rushing right through middle on flank.
Protect the objectives. We're taking the lead.
Oh, come on. Where are you at? Tell me you heard that slide to your right.
Charges set.
There we go. Let's go.
Remember this defeat. Let it inspire our next victory.
Alright, boys.
Ugh. Alright, I gotta step this up
Switching
here.
rally points. Eliminate the objective. We got the bomb. We're pulled ahead. Bomb is armed.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
They're gonna try to defuse.
Bomb offline.
My fault. I should have been able to get that kill, bro. I hella choked. I need to
No,
switch
it's okay.
guns.
Alright.
Switching sides.
Was there somebody standing on top of me? lose.
Guard the objective. Only one hostile remains. Hunt them down.
I'll play for the trade. 2v1, 2v1. No. Wow. Wow, he got so lucky catching him on the run. They were coming back there for a second too. Ooh. Ooh. How many placements matches did I play? Alright, I need to go get my drink. Am I searching for a match? Okay, cool. It's like, don't let me be just sitting here for no reason.
Hard point. Capture the objective. Hard point located. Hard point is secure. Hard point contested.
Aww. Oh, good entry kills. Good entry kills.
Hard point locked down. We're pulling ahead. Hard point contested. We've lost the hard point.
Go ahead and push through for rotate.
We're losing the advantage.
on, dude. My aim was completely off there.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
No way. Alright, I'm 1-5. I gotta do something here.
Hard point locked down.
Come on, man. Grab time or do something.
Contesting hard point. Hard point locked.
Oh my goodness. I know my aim is bad right now because I'm just warming up, but still. Maybe I shouldn't have warmed up or started right on league play.
Hard point identified. Hostiles at the hard point.
There's no way. Fucking 3 and 9, dude. Oh, we only have 3 people. Cool, that makes more sense. I was like, I know I'm not losing this many. Dude. I didn't have enough bullets. My XM moves way too much compared to others.
Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh, 2v4, cool.
Spetsnaz, you're better. Fight harder. Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Might as well stay in, right? Oh my goodness.
Artillery targeting detected. Net call. Incoming artillery. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Довольно. Collector of all gas evac.
That's fun
Moving to
stuff.
Casabac point.
Alright, so let me take a quick dab and I'll be right back, guys. Position? I dropped that far down? One loss puts you back that far, huh? Damn. I have to change my microphone to be push to talk. Come on, 2 people? There's not 2 people that want to play? I need to like stretch this knot out of my back. Alright, I'm about to back out and try to find another game. This one's taking forever. We only need 2 people though. I feel bad because now they're looking for 3 people. I don't have any camos for that gun. Alright. Cherry blossom everything. So one of the funny things is, if you really wanted to, you could do this. My old ass needs this reflex. Still looking for 2 people? Come on, man. Come on, game. Come on, game. Can it just not find me matches right now? Like, what's going on? We might just have to play like a warm-up match on pubs or something if we can't get into a match right now. Just give the game like 10 minutes to find new lobbies or something. Can you guys hear me okay though? Like mic wise, volume wise, and all that stuff? Well, at least we got into a match. Come on, what are we playing? Oh, search and destroy. What up, Big? Virtual Knuckles, my man.
Search and destroy.
Alright, so this side has spawn advantage.
Hold the objective.
Hello, hello. Mic check. What's good, buddy?
Good. I hear smoke at,
Oh, watch out, watch out.
Stand by for coordinates.
I got one dude there.
Charges set.
I'm pushing away right now. I'm gonna disarm it. Oh. Disarm it, bro.
nice.
Woo! I saw that guy all super late.
Charges diffused.
My reaction times are a little slow. For reasons to be learned.
Switching rally
Oh,
points.
he almost had a 2-piece. Could have probably got the third and cleaned up that round. I'm gonna keep the AR out.
Wipe out the objective. Charges acquired.
Oh, you loud ass motherfucker.
We've taken the lead.
Which other B?
Another one back. Yeah. One is back B, I'm not sure what the other one is.
He might be on flank.
Eliminate
Yeah,
the
he
last
might take a
operator.
flankers. Or in A. You never know. Hold on. I'm gonna check over here. You go that side. Nah, he's not here.
Alright, you're good to plant then.
Okay, shit.
Show those imperialists this was no fluke.
I might actually pull out the 74U. What sight does he have on?
Switching rally points.
Made that thing look like an LMG.
Defend the objectives.
God, he's
Only
in
one
the
hostile
truck.
remains.
Hunt them
Huh?
down.
He's inside the
No, I wanted all of them that round.
You performed as expected, crew.
Come on.
Prepare to redeploy. Switching sides.
Damn, that was a straight ass kill right there. I ain't gonna lie. Double, triple.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Exterminate the objectives. We got the bomb.
Watch out, he might be peeking.
We're taking control.
Ooh. Oh, no one. We didn't have anyone middle.
We have B.
Should we panic? Cause they're at, I'm pretty sure they're at A.
Yeah, let's plan.
Planning right now.
Bomb is armed.
Oh, they're coming up from the A side.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. There you
Good
go.
You
shit.
performed as expected, crew. Prepare to redeploy.
Look at this, bro.
I'm about to take off my socks. It's getting sweaty in here.
Switching rally points. Hold the objective.
Right, they're gonna expect that push. So, I don't like exposing myself on that long lane.
We're in the lead.
Oh, this one inside the room? Fucking camping ass nigga. Watch out, yeah, that room. In the middle too?
Don't have
Watch out,
many.
this one right there.
Might be two.
Oh, I didn't expect him to be
Damn.
there.
Down for comrade. We'll beat them next time.
Alright. Time to 153.
Come on, bro. These y'all on the chart. What the hell? That should just give us the win.
Switching sides.
Should have had a two-piece there. Dude,
What the fuck was that?
I
Damn.
gotta lower this dude's microphone, man. Being loud as fuck.
He was squeezing right.
Eradicate all objectives. Charges acquired.
Yeah, we should go to A now, cause I'm pretty sure they're gonna catch up to us.
Yeah, yeah.
We're pulling it.
Hey, on the stairs?
Oh god.
Oh, they're coming?
Bomb dropped.
Behind us? Oh, you're right there.
Fight for victory.
Nice.
Only
I'm
one
not sure where the
hostile
other one
remains.
would be.
Hunt them down.
Pretty sure he will come through the stairs or the back.
Time is running out. Fight harder.
Oh, you're right there.
Ah, shit.
You performed as expected, crew. Prepare to redeploy.
I could have easily got that guy too, but I ran away because I figured I had two teammates over there, they would pick it up. kind of want to play with the sniper, but I think he's got one. I got my car too, so it should hopefully be an easy round.
There's a guy in that little building. Yeah, watch out.
Oh.
Good shit. Yeah, I'm pushing to it.
Let's go.
Great MC.
GG.
GG, man.
GG, fellas.
Meets what?
Not the only one.
The guy on the other team was like, yeah, bro, I didn't want to look at the scoreboard either. Alright, made my way back up to 8th. I need to check on the CDL, but right now it's not the teams I'm too worried about, so. Everybody likes the stizzies. Oh, thank you. Finally some hard point. What I'm good at. Not just kidding. I need to get back to my more confident self that I used to be with Search and Destroy, and I still do really well. I just don't play it as much anymore. And to be really good at Search and Destroy, you have to know the maps in and out, but more than anything, you have to be aware of where people are going to be, and you don't really get that any other way than experience and reading people. And that's the one good thing I have is just experience overall, so I'm usually pretty good at reading patterns and stuff, but
Capture the objective.
I need to put more time back into S&D because it used to be my favorite game mode.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
We got 50 seconds here, so most people would panic and push right away, right?
Hard point locked down. Pulling ahead. Hard point lost. This isn't working. We're behind.
Marking waypoint.
Play for the rotate.
Hard point locked down. Hard point located. We've lost the hard point. Hard point locked down.
That means we lost spawns. Someone's in spawn.
We've pulled ahead. We've lost the hard point. We've lost the lead.
I got a team that doesn't know how to rotate or play for spawns. I'm playing for new if you can hold.
We're in the lead. Hard point contested. We've lost the hard point. This isn't working. We're behind. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
There's 3 over here. Oh, my shots were off there. Come on. Come on. Come on, team. Just be ready for new. We don't want to give up a whole lot of time. We got to start winning these rotates.
Contesting hard point. Hard point lost. Hard point located. Hard point is secure. We've lost the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Oh, that's my bad on that one. Jesus, dude.
Hard point lost. Hard point is secure. Hard point located. Hostiles have the hard point.
Good trades, good trades.
Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point.
Don't pick that up, don't pick that up, don't pick that up.
Contesting hard point.
Marking waypoint.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
One of your trophy systems has been
Hard point
destroyed.
locked down. Hard point lost.
Now, where's the Pokemon cards? Where you at? Huh?
The extra Pokemon cards? They're in Daddy's white cart. The Prius. Tell Mommy the Prius.
Hard point locked down.
I'm not gonna run for 10 seconds to fight for 5 seconds of fucking time. Rotate heavy.
Hard point identified.
What?
They're here.
Enemy RCXD detected.
There's more in the center console of the Prius as well.
Hard point lost.
No. Such a long fucking run now, man. We're losing like 30 seconds on every one.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy artillery detected. Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint.
Oh, from inside, bro? Come on.
Hardpoint lost.
Leaf on our team's not even trying.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh, I just lost that gunfight fair and square.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
You wanna come outside? What?
Come on, man.
We've lost the hardpoint.
I better hold that shit, man.
Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint.
No.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Won't get there in time.
Okay, I'm calling it. All operations proceed to exfil point.
We're
Yep.
overrun.
Come on.
All teams, fall back.
There's no
GG,
use
guys.
to watch them, man.
No one on our team rotated and that killed us. We were fighting for backup time the whole time. That'd be 60. $60, 60, 78. That loss killed us. Alright, let me turn my work computer back on. Turn it on for like 30, 45 minutes, take a break, and then log out. Sorry about this. Hard point again. It's supposed to be my game mode, so I need to step it up here a little bit.
Hard point.
There's someone on my team rocking KSB. I spawned left, so I'm gonna play for it.
Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Taking the lead.
I thought we had a teammate over there. Oh, he's busy assassinating him, trying to be all fucking fancy. I could have killed him, but... Oh, he's up above. On top, on top.
Hard point lost. Hard point located. Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point. Hard point contested.
There's 3 of them there.
We've lost the hard point.
I spawned for new.
Hard point located. Hard point locked down.
Playing for the rotate.
Contesting hard point. Hard point lost. Hard point located. Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
They're not smart. Ooh.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
come on.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint lost. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Almost there. Hold fast, people.
I didn't want to blow it up and kill my teammate there.
We've lost the hard point.
Oh, from behind?
Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
I was kind of ahead there. For once my shots weren't behind, they were ahead. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Should have thrown the stun.
Hard point located. Hard point is secure.
Oh, for money? He got me for money? You're gonna let him do me like that, bro? Come on now, watch your front door. Understand spawns, bro.
Hard point contested. Hard point contested. We've lost the hard point.
Oh, you're just blocking the doorway like a weirdo. Big time, big time.
Hard point located. Hard point locked down. Contesting hard point. Hard point lost. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested.
Oh,
Hard point lost. Hard point is secure. Hard point located. Hard point locked down. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Contesting hard point. Contesting hard point.
ow! I thought I had a teammate right there. I'm so confused right now.
Hostile RCXD in your AO. secured.
It is.
You make JSOC proud.
TechCom, all mission goals reached.
I just didn't mark complete. So we're slowly moving up on the ranks, but these guys have been not dropping any games. I have to be close to being done with these guys. I wonder if you can, if the camos like work in this game. Long shots, point blank. So I guess we can keep track of that. Latin lover. We for sure have a duo playing together. I'll search. Ooh, why do I have fucking Ghost on? No. I need to look up to see if anyone's for sure found or knows if there's a replacement cord for the scuff that actually works. Because I tried to use one before and it didn't really do much. If I got an AR, I need to play the AR position, right?
Liquidate all objectives. Bomb active. They're down to one. Finish this. Good job, BND.
I get 3 that round? Let's go, baby.
Switching rally points. Hold the objective.
Thank you for getting that trade. Thank you for getting that trade. Oh, you deserve to die.
Only one hostile remains. BND, time is our enemy. Charge.
No way.
Never mind.
Take a moment to
That was
regroup,
unexpected.
prepare to redeploy. Switching rally points.
He could have crouched and been ready for the gunfight. I almost want to pull out a different scope for this gun, just so I can sit a little bit further back.
We got the bomb.
I heard a sniper shot go off though. My shots were so shaky there.
Good shit.
Got him.
Kill.
See, they didn't like dealing with my AR, so they pulled out snipers. Now I'm just gonna play with an SMG and play inside or up close. Fuck peeking. The only tricky part is getting there because of the lanes, but you can scare them off with the nade. And nade blew up right in his face too.
Bomb planted. Hold your positions.
Did you not hear him coming, bro?
He didn't even see me.
I didn't realize for him to go up like that fast. I had my
Yo, man, actually
sniper out when
is
he dropped
real
out.
trash right there. I missed like 10 shots right there.
I had my sniper when he popped out.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Switching sides.
I try to get it away. That's second. Get.
Destroy the objective. Charges acquired. Enemy RCXD detected.
Ah.
Bomb carrier down. sloppy
yeah.
B&D. I expect better.
Using a sniper, bitch.
Switching sides. Guard the objective.
No way. Come on, man. Is that 2 hit markers?
Very sloppy B&D. I expect better.
I got 2 hit markers on his ass, man. Come on. I don't know what more you can ask for there. Tell me my spot isn't nice, though. I got some of the best sniping positions in this game, son. You don't even know, son.
Charges.
That's easy. We had a good first 2 rounds, and that was it.
Charges diffused.
It's what, 2 back-to-back losses? Oof, that's rough. That's rough. So 11, 5 a.m., 12, 13 p.m., 4 p.m., 40. So once 2:45 hits, I'm going to take my break. I'm debating if I should take it at 2:45 or just wait till 3. I think I'm going to do 2:45. Actually, I should just do it now. Scooby Dooby 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 Doo Wop Wop, yeah. Stepmom abuser. Jesus. Alright, let's see how I do on hardpoint. If I lose another hardpoint, I might be a little upset. I feel like it's made me play my fair share of hardpoint games already. Oh. I need to start doing stretches more on stream. Oh, look at that motorcycle helmet he's got. Alright.
Hard point. Take the objectives. Hard point identified. Hostile captured the hard point.
I thought I had 2 there.
Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point. Hard point lost. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Contesting hard point. We're in the lead. Contesting hard point. Hard point located.
Oh, there was 2 there. I thought I heard another one there.
RCXD has been destroyed. We're losing this fight.
Fighting for bullshit scrap time at this point.
Point is secure. Hard point lost. Hard point identified. Point is secure. Hard point contested. Contesting hard point. We've lost the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point contested. We've lost the hard point.
Oh, okay.
Hard point locked down.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention, bro. That's my bad. That's completely my fault there.
Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. Enemy RCXD detected. We've lost the hard point.
Yo, I'm gay. You need to do something.
We've fallen behind.
Like, I appreciate that you're gay and everything, but
Hard point is secure.
I need you to get some kills.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint connected.
I was gonna say there's a red dot there for like 5 seconds, bro. Don't blame that one on me.
Hardpoint lost. Losing the advantage.
Oh, dude. I thought he was dead. Come on, guys. We got this.
Hostiles took out one of your trophy systems. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint.
Oh.
Contesting hardpoint.
Come on, bro. You see where the gunshots are coming from? Oh, don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. Abe be drinking for sure, bro, because he's not doing shit. We need to move to that corner for the rotate.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. We are pulling ahead. RCXD ready to deploy.
Oh, dude, I started shooting the fucking floor.
This is hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. letting the motherland down. Pull it back. Hardpoint is secure.
No, come on. We have no support from the other side? What is going on, dude? These other two guys on our team aren't doing shit, literally.
Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Captured the hardpoint.
Come on. No one was there for the trade? Oh my goodness. We're about to lose.
Hostile RCXD in your AO. All HVA operators
Guys.
That's a hard
Game,
fail.
guys.
Fuck this shit. All units
Let me see.
escape and evade.
It's pretty much beat us on the rotates. No one popped off or anything. That's rough. Alright. I think I got one more of these in me, and then I want to do some Apex. League play takes a toll on your ability to play non-stop. It's fun. It's a lot more fun than pubs, but it tests your mental strength, I'd say, more than your skill set. Trying to figure out mid-match how you're going to bring it back, all that kind of stuff. Now that I think about it, I need to find that charger for something, and I don't know if I have it anymore. Oh wait. I don't know if that one works anymore. It might even be over there. While the game's loading, let me check something. control. There we go. Alright. I'm looking for a charger for my 510 battery because I don't know when's the last time I used it or charged it. It might still have a charge, but
Defend all zones.
Two-way.
Losing Alpha.
oh, dude, I ran out of bullets.
They've taken A. We only have
Oh, I should have had that gunfight. I'm sloppy right now. Watch my top. Someone watch my fucking top. Put the fucking sniper away, you fucking loser.
They're taking Bravo.
Up on the balcony.
We're contesting Bravo. Defending Bravo. Hostile forces are capturing B. We're nearly out of lives. They've taken B.
Jesus, dude.
Oh yeah. Oof. Dude.
Switching rally points.
That was a rough round right there. And why do you have a sniper, bro?
Take all enemy zones. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha.
Oh my god.
Hostiles contesting Bravo. Capturing B. Bravo locked down. Only one zone to go.
Hostiles destroyed your throat system.
Taking Alpha. Enemies are contesting A.
Oh, you got fucking lucky.
Enemies contesting Alpha.
Oh, again got lucky, dude. The timing right now.
Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
What are you doing, dude? You're just playing far back. Why are you playing far back? No, I zoomed out.
They're running out of lives. We're capturing Alpha.
5v10. We can kind of pull this off. We just need to double up here.
We're out of lives.
In the back, dude. Every time.
Hostiles contesting A. Remember this defeat. Let it inspire our next victory.
This one's not looking good, fellas.
Switching sides. Defend all zones. We're defending Alpha. They're taking A. We're defending A. Losing Alpha. We're defending Alpha.
RCXD available.
Oh, the timing.
We're in the last remaining seconds. Push. We're losing B. They're taking A.
I should have just went for cover.
Hostiles destroyed your trophy system.
We're contesting B. The enemy team is running low on lives.
No.
Multiple zones are under attack. Defend them.
They have to go for B.
Enemy has Bravo. One zone remains.
Catching myself off guard with the reload times. I need to not do that. Teammates should have from behind us. Keyword should.
The enemy team has no lives left. Only one hostile remains. Hunt them down.
Top window.
You performed as expected, crew.
Pull it back a little bit there. Nice. Nice. Ooh. a 3v4? Well, that's cool. Fun stuff there.
Capture all zones.
Doesn't help I missed all my shots for my teammate. In spawn, bro. Fun stuff.
Enemy RCXT detected. Time is running out. Fight harder. We're taking A.
Come on. My guy, you gotta get on it.
RCXT detected.
Where is this guy hiding at? Oh my goodness.
He's contesting Alpha.
I can't even be mad because that's kind of the smart thing to do, but there's not much I can do about that because we have to push. We don't have time to check every corner. But cool, we lost a 3v4. That's fun stuff. That's enough Call of Duty for now. Let's do this. And then I'll turn my work laptop on here in a second. But let me first update the stream infos. What's up, Silent? Virtual Knuckles, my man. How are you? Appreciate the bit, sir. I think I switched games and titles and everything. Just did 3 hours. Well, I'd say it was like 2 hours playing, and then we watched the CDL for a good hour or so, I think. Overall, man, I'm feeling a lot better from having COVID and everything, so it's kind of nice. It's been good to also have a relaxing week at work and not have to go back and focus on it right away. So that's been really cool. If anything, I don't know how the gyms and everything are where you are, but they're kind of open where we are. I think you still have to wear a mask and stuff, but I'm thinking of actually joining one because I found I haven't gone to one in I don't know how long, but I'm getting way too out of shape or not as limber anymore.
It's time to impress.
Caustic or Fuse? Which one do you guys want to see me play as?
Right, dears. Time for a bit of a float.
We're gonna go as Fuse this game.
This ain't your first rodeo, mate.
Boom. Alright. I turn my work laptop on real quick.
You can't forget this face.
Hold on, fellas. I never did finish Jump Master training.
I'm Jump Master though. Alright, let's see.
Prove your strength before the gods. Let's land this bird right there. Bombs away!
Fancy a stroke. Classic human error, that one.
What do you say we move here?
Did they not think we could like make it all that way? I'm gonna read that just here in a second. Hold on. Whoa.
Oi, we're a bit spread out, eh?
We're all inside this ring.
Let me hit enter now. Alright, I'm gonna try to stay next to my teammates, but we are super spread out.
Watch my back, pal.
Oh dang, they've been just closed this whole time? That's kind of rough then.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Cheers. Enemy over there.
Actually.
I reckon we should head here.
Righto.
Let's see if we can do this. It sucks they've been closed this whole time, man. I mean, like I said, I haven't gone at all, and mine have been open, so I guess I can't say too much, but still.
Shooting at me.
Closing in 45.
No! No! He's so weak! I should have pulled out the hemlock so much sooner. The P2020 wasn't doing shit.
Not to be pernickety.
The ring's on the map and we're not inside her yet.
Oh my guy. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, you used to be very big into weight training? Okay. Yeah, I used to pay attention to it a lot more and do it, but I haven't taken it seriously probably in like 3 years or so.
Eyes to the skies. A care package.
I need to get back into it, but there's just an array of excuses. You know how it is.
Got us a new kill leader. Wouldn't mind saying good day to him.
Very fast yourself. Here's a pick me up. What's the singularity between friends?
Where did I die at anyway? Over here?
Cheers, mate.
My guy's going crazy over there.
Being shot at. We spot a border. Me and you are down.
We're down a squatty.
Well, it's kind of what he gets for pushing all by himself.
Here comes the old knuckle club. Reloading. Juicing me shields.
I so want to see this right now. Good shit. I like it. Oh. Better run and hope that third party helps you out. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what he was doing there, but that was something else. Alright, let me catch up on chat a little bit. Oh, I see what you're saying. You didn't relapse on gaining weight. Okay. See, and that's what's tough for me is like my biggest vice is soda. Like soda and energy and sweet drinks. Like so drinking water is really tough for me. I say I got lucky because I got sick, which helped me lose a bunch of weight because I got pretty big for a while. So I am 5'5". If I'm wearing good shoes, I'm 5'6". And there was one point, this was probably about, Fox is 4, so this was probably about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I think the highest I got was like 185. So I got pretty big. And part of the problem was I was traveling a lot for work and training and stuff, which I'm not going to complain about because that's why I got so big is when I have to travel for training or work, we get per diem, so they basically give us a certain amount of money just for our food each day that we're traveling. And this last time I did it, it was, I think, $75 a day. Now, again, that doesn't account for your hotel costs or anything else. That's $75 a day just for food, which I think is very fair. I think that's way more than enough money to survive. So I was eating very well, I feel like, because I would wake up, have breakfast, I would have lunch, and then I would have a good dinner too. Whereas like right now, I might have breakfast, but most of the time I don't. If I do, I have like an apple or banana or something. I might have lunch, but even then, I don't do lunch anymore. Usually I just do dinner. I don't know, I've gotten really good about training my body not to be terribly hungry throughout the day. I think a big part of it, though, is, again, I use sugary drinks to account for the sugar, which probably helps with that. But, all right, let me do one thing. Let me finalize my time card real quick. Close this. Eat time. Come on, come on, come on. But I don't know. I've also been very very fortunate to have worked at Vitamin Shop, and Vitamin Shop taught me a lot about just like. So I don't want to give credit to Vitamin Shop. I want to give credit kind of to myself for doing the research and paying attention to it, because they don't. Unfortunately, they don't really teach you a whole lot about nutrition. It's more about sales and supplements and the ingredients inside of supplements and basics of what they do, right? But they don't teach you how to implement that into your diet or your lifestyle. And I think that's just two of us. I think that's the hardest thing is for me. I don't ever see myself being able to do any kind of like diet or fad or anything that you see, because it really has to become a lifestyle change for it to work long term. But at the same time, like, I love food and candy and cake and steak and pork chops and you name it so much that I don't ever see myself not being able to eat those foods, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, if I can have a little bit here and there, or if I can I don't know, like I said, I've trained my body to almost intermittently fast on its own, so I don't really get hungry throughout the day.
Let's land this bird right there. How's the serenity?
But when I was working at Vitamin Shop and I was working out, going to the gym and all that and taking it serious, I got really, really strong. And I was lifting a lot of weight all the time. And I had fun doing it because it became a routine. But I think that's just part of my personality, is I like things being a routine. The more of a routine I can have, the better. I'm not even going to be upset about that. They just had the extra player. But, ooh. Alright, let's go. Could always use some gold coins. Let's open some Apex packs for you guys. Because we're going to play until about 4 or 4:30 or so. I know, I'm still waiting to hear. And then we're gonna hop off, help with dinner, play some games. I'm surprised Fox hasn't been playing it nonstop, because we got him the new Mario 3D World. And he's been looking forward to it like all week. And then today comes where it's the day that he can actually play it, because it was released and he's just been kind of nonchalant about it. Well, let me wiggle my mouse.
I'm here to pour a little petrol on the situation.
place.
Well, that was what was frustrating about working for Vitamin Shop is, like I said, they give you some basic training about, let's say, what vitamin A does or can do for you, right? They also teach you about like laws and regulations as far as you can't say anything cures anything, right? All that kind of stuff. But like you said, it really comes down to, I think, the personality of the person working there. And the easiest way I learned to meet my sales objectives was creating rapport with customer, right? Building that relationship so that they come back time after time. Because it's not as big of a deal for me to make a sale for $200 one time if I can make, you know, a sale every week for 30 or 40 bucks, right? But their philosophy is they always used to say, what was it? Build your basket. You got to build your basket. And they just want you to like add shit to people that they might need or buy or might kind of complement the things that they're looking for. It's like, yeah, but sometimes people don't come in for that. They just need whatever they're looking for. So I'm just gonna go with that. But usually a large part of our clientele were people that were looking for something to be a little bit more consistent with in a way.
Someone's being a rascal.
Because kind of going back to the lifestyle change, right? It's not going to work if you just do it for 1 or 2 months at a time. You got to kind of stay consistent with it. And I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of selling people like random stuff, say like like multivitamins are great and everything, but one thing you learn is it's much better to get everything through your food if you can.
Opening the hold.
And a lot of those supplements and stuff have sugar and things like that, so you got to be careful with those too. And my big thing was, if you can teach people how to get everything through their food, that's going to help them in the long run, because a lot of those supplements are fucking expensive, right? So you think about just a multivitamin. An okay multivitamin is going to cost you, you know, 30, 40 bucks a month. That in itself is expensive. Now, what else do you want to add to that? Like a different kind of protein or something like that?
Firing me thermite.
Fuck, did I get hit with a nade? There's 2 teams shooting us, but still, damn. Those nades behind us destroyed us. Yeah, I don't even know if I still have it. Here, let me pull it up. But there's a really good book. And when I tell you, like, I legit sat down and read through it. What's it called? Healing Herbs book A through Z. Here we go. This is the one right here. Prescription for nutritional healing. I don't think I still have this book, but this is, if you ever want to just buy something to reference for almost anything under the sun that you could think of having, this is legit. Like, I will recommend this thing, and this is the one compliments I will give to Vitamin Shop, is they had a copy of this that you could just read as an employee whenever you want. But this thing was so helpful that I actually bought a copy of myself to keep at home, and I think I might still have it somewhere. I'm just not 100% sure because I let a few people borrow it over the years. Yeah, man, that's the trouble with a lot of different vitamins. So like, again, I'm not trying to talk them up, because you can get your supplements or you can look for these different kinds of brands anywhere. but let's look at multivitamins, for example. I'll just do men's. So there's all kinds of different brands and versions and stuff out there, right? And the ones that you would get from, say, like Rite Aid and Walmart and stuff like that, not to say that there would be anything wrong with them, but more often than not, they're going to have synthetic versions of stuff, which, like you said, doesn't always break down in your body easily. The absorption rates are a little bit different, so getting something that's actually certified or is made by a company that is this is legit my favorite. You have Rainbow Light, and then in all honesty, this is by far the best one that you can get, in my opinion, because of the price, and it's all natural. I want to say if you're like gluten and allergen and all that kind of stuff, this meets a lot of those categories, or they have versions. This specific company does, Nature's Ways Alive, but it's whole food vitamins, so all the vitamins are pulled from actual food sources versus being synthetically made. Garden of Life is really, really good too, but look at the price difference. So there's a lot of stuff out there. Like a lot of the big things that I learned is if you get most people a good multivitamin, and the biggest thing I'd say people should start with, or if you just need energy, if you have a caffeine addiction, an energy drink addiction, something like that, B vitamins will help you out a lot. You're definitely not going to get the kind of energy boost you would from, say, caffeine, but you're going to get more of a natural energy, so you're not going to get like tired, or your body's not going to get that sluggish feeling throughout the day. And there's two things that you can do. I recommend to most people get a B complex, so look for a company. Solgar's probably been around since our parents were kids, so they're really good. And B12 specifically is the one that's going to help with energy, but B vitamins overall help with your body in so many different ways. It's usually good to just get a B complex. And the good thing about B vitamins as well is they're water soluble, so you can't really take too much. The worst thing that's going to happen is you take too much and your body just, you pee it out. And last thing, this is probably one of the toughest things, green foods. But if you can choke one of these down, and that's actually the brand right there, Green Vibrant, this is the one that I recommend to everybody. If you could figure out a way to get one of these in your system, even if it's just once or twice a week, the amount of difference you're going to feel and your body's going to kind of absorb is going to make a difference where you're going to notice it. The only downside about this stuff, and the reason I tell most people not to do it every day, is because of just how darn expensive it is. And that's what was hard for me, like, working at those places, right? It's like, you sometimes have to take the perspective of like, oh, well, people are coming in here to spend money that they have and that they want to spend. But at the same time, looking at just two things that I've talked about, right? So let's say we get this small bottle, 60 servings, or 30 servings. So technically, if you did one serving a day, right? So that's $50, and then we do that cheap vitamin that I was telling you, the Alive, which was $19. So 50, 60, $70 a month. Like, how many people have $70 a month on top of what they're already spending on everything else to spend towards, vitamins and supplements and stuff? And if you do, great, but I don't know. It's tough. But I'm also weird. I tend to look at things from a different perspective, and I was told, like, just give people what they want. But I always really enjoyed working there because I built a lot of relationships with regulars, right? People that would come in once a week or once a month, stuff like that. And it was always good conversations. And I think some of the people that I loved helping out the most were the elderly people, because we had this one supplement, and most people, when they have issues with joints, their knees, hands, arthritis, stuff like that, doctors and a lot of people recommend this thing called, glucosamine, MSM, and chondroitin. But there's another supplement that you can use. It's what's it called?
My squad is my family.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't think about it, but after this match, I'll probably pull up Google and see if I can't find it. But instead of trying to help the body rebuild collagen, because that's really tough, you're basically admitting that you're old and your body's not really going to build a whole lot of collagen, or you're not going to be able to, like, I want to say there's even studies out there that show that you can't consume enough external collagen sources to be able to actually do anything or positive wise in your body. So the best thing that you can do is just admit that and try to help alleviate the issues that you're having, which a lot of times with arthritis and joint pain is a lack of collagen or cartilage between the bones, which causes there to be bone-on-bone action, which drives, you know, whatever body part nuts. So the easiest thing to do is just lubricate those joints and areas as much as possible, and those are the kind of supplements that I would recommend to some of my older customers, and it would always blow their mind, and it was always such a good feeling, you know, seeing how much it helped them. After it would take a while, you know, a good month or two, but after a month or two, like I had this one guy that would come in and he always had to kind of use a cane, and I'd say after about 6 months or so he would only use the cane like if he really needed to, but he said that he was able to kind of walk around a lot more without it, and that in itself was just kind of cool.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Let's see. Yeah, and I don't think a lot of times there's anything wrong with doing it every day. It just gets really expensive, and your body can only absorb and use so much vitamins and nutrients and good stuff anyway. So, but the hard thing for me is I tend to be a cheap ass in general. No! I keep getting caught between multiple teams. Oh, that guy's like one bullet. You got jumped by the champion squad there. Oh, dude, that was that's kind of the pluses and minuses of working at a place like that, right? Is that you get to deal with people, which sometimes can be great and sometimes it can be, depending on the personalities, right? Because not everyone's a fun, pleasant person, but the regular people or the customers like that you could progressively see a difference in their health, was always cool. And they were never shy of letting you know like how big of a difference you made their life and stuff like that. And I mean, some of it's like crazy, man. So like out here in California when I was working there was a law passed where they changed
The girl with the cold hard cash is always
this law for truckers, where it said that if you were a certain body fat percentage, that you were at risk for losing your license, because there was a study that showed you were more subjective to sleep apnea, falling asleep at the wheel, things like that, which made it more dangerous to drive long hours. What's that, baby?
I'm married to mommy.
Oh, okay. Don't lose that for me, okay?
Okay.
So there was a time period where we had a lot of truck drivers coming to us for advice on how to lose weight and stuff, so that they could keep their jobs. And that was always really cool, because they would always come back, you know, after losing, and it wasn't a lot of weight. Sometimes it was, you know, 10, 20 pounds. Other times it was, you know, 100 pounds or more. But helping them do that, because the one cool thing about the law was that if you showed progress or change, they would let you keep your license for the time being, because at least you were working towards, you know, getting healthier, which was one of the cool parts about it. So they didn't like just cut the truckers off right away.
Down to subject.
Round one.
We are down one. Tossing thermite.
I should have took my time. It's a 1v3. Yeah, and it used to drive my wife crazy too, because I would come home with just like tons of samples of shit, and I would be making all kinds of different protein shakes and trying different vitamins and supplements, and that was the good and the bad part too. Yeah, man, it was one of those laws where I was on the fence about it, right? Because like I get where they're coming from. There's probably some studies and research showing, like, I guess heavy-set truck drivers are more likely to fall asleep while driving, right? And on top of that, out here in California, there's a lot of laws just based on how many hours in a specific day you can drive, or time period, and so all kinds of crazy stuff, right? So I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, man, like, that's kind of rough to force, I guess, a health standard, but at the same time, I know other like jobs and employers do that, you know, such as fire departments, you know, the military, things like that. You have to pass certain health standards or tests or things like that.
I like this spot.
Understood.
And when I say samples, man, I knew some companies that would give me full-on basic regular retail bottles of stuff, whether it was a new popular like weight loss pill or fat burner, or a full-on bottle of like protein. I got like shaker bottles and cups and stuff, so it was pretty cool working there.
First blood. That was quick.
Countdown.
Dude, had nothing to do there, and I missed a ton of shots. So I don't know if the vitamin shops still do this, but well, so here's a crazy thing, right? I actually got in trouble when I was working for a vitamin shop because we had quote unquote other vitamin shops jealous of the free stuff that we were getting from places. And so vitamin shop used to do these things they called health fairs, and they would invite different companies, whether they were full-on businesses or community members that own their own companies, like massage therapists, weightlifters, trainers, bodybuilders, stuff like that. And we would do certain days. I think we would try to have like 3 or 4 of them a year, so people could experience it every 3 or 4 months. And we would have massage therapists giving out free massages. We would have like weightlifting competitions and stuff, jump rope competitions. We would give out free samples of stuff. And basically what I would do is I would spend like 4 hours one day, and I would just sit down and I would email all the different supplement companies. And I wouldn't just do like what you would normally think, like the fat burner, the big protein, the bodybuilding companies. I would email the fucking multivitamin companies, the dog treat companies, the lotion, because we had like organic lotions. I would email them and I'd be like, hey, what free samples, what t-shirts, what stickers, what pamphlets, because I learned obviously companies just don't want to give you free stuff, they want to get something out of it. So one of the things I would add in my communication, I'd be like, look, sometimes people don't even want like the free sample. Sometimes they just want the piece of paper that teaches them more about why it's good, right? And I would tell them, I go, that also helps me for training new employees, and just if a customer doesn't want to have that engaging conversation with you, they're more of like a self shopper. I always tell these companies, like, having that pamphlet or that resource to just be like, here, enjoy it on your own time. Whenever you're away or you feel comfortable, you can read more about it, right? But the cool part is if you give people a sample, they're more excited, they're more enticed to use it, they're more enticed to get involved. Not necessarily that they're going to buy that specific product, but they're a lot more likely to just have an overall better experience and want to kind of pursue it, right? So we would legit, dude, get boxes that would be about this wide, this tall, of just hundreds of samples of stuff, whether it was, like I said, kids vitamins. Like one time this company, I can't remember the name of it, I think it's Hero Nutrition or something like that. They actually sent us a box of teddy bears, dude, and so we gave them to all the kids that showed up and stuff like that. And then we had a bunch left over, and we'd always give them to the kids that came shopping and stuff. Like, you hear a kid crying in the store, be like, hold on just a second, you'd run to the back, give them a teddy bear. And I got in trouble because I would spend the time to send these emails. These companies would send us everything, and the other vitamin shops would see like the promotional pictures and stuff that we would have to take for our health fair, and our attendance would always be super high. We'd always have all these samples, and when they would come to visit, or sometimes you'd have people like have to stop by from different stores, and they would always be like envious because they'd walk into our back stock room and we just have like boxes of free stuff. I remember there was one time where we even got like a bunch of boxes of like protein bars, and our district manager was like, hey, you guys need to put these into the inventory or scan them in. And we're like, oh, that's not floor product, that's samples. And I was like, if you look on the box, it says like we had to write sample through all the barcodes, and we had the person leave their business card and everything so they could follow up to make sure they knew that they had given it to us and everything. But I don't know what area you're in, Silent, but if you look up Health and Fitness Expo, if they ever have one of those near you, that's an awesome place to go to, because you get a ton of different samples and products and just overall knowledge and stuff like that.
Close your eyes and you'll lose. I know more than you'll ever know. I knew your every move. Shoot this. Let's do it.
fucked up.
I've been down. I leave no fighter behind. Scanning the area.
We have lost one. Thanks.
Shots fired at me. Reloading.
Set. Leaders need to follow. Reload. Down subject. That kill signaled the end of that entire. Deploying variable. Placing gas trap. Recharging shields.
Reloading. I downed a hostile.
Save me, Tom Cruise. No! Oh, if I would have actually hit my shots. I feel bad. Because I missed so many shots on that guy. Alright, let me check one thing.
Syringe here.
So let me pull up and see if I can, because I don't know if the one is like a chain of events or like a certain one, but I feel like they have it across the country, because this is the one near me, Long Beach Convention Center. Actually, the Fit Expo. I think that's the short name of it. So media about, meet the team, city. And again, I don't know if they're doing it now because of the whole COVID stuff, but San Jose, Los Angeles, San Diego, Anaheim. So maybe this is just the California one? Let's see how long it takes me to get there. We might just talk about this versus running another match, depending on these Aaron real quick. See more times.
Are you married again?
No, he ran off with it again.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he was married to you.
Oh.
And then he took it.
He took it back. Where'd you put the ring, baby?
And then this site here. Oh shit, you're near Long Beach? Well then, my man.
For the hamburger? He said he gave it back to me.
He did not. yeah, if you're near Long Beach, then Los Angeles will be July 10th through 11th.
Here, show me where it's at.
And then there's, if you're near Long Beach, I would prefer to go to the Anaheim one, but that one looks like it's to be determined. Oh, thank you, baby.
This one?
This one.
The other one, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So, the Los Angeles one might be the one. Mommy can make you a ring. Alright, what time is it? I got like 6 minutes and I gotta log out for work. Tony Baker, he's a good one for like health. But yeah, they do like talks. A lot of these people will be at booths, so you can spend time talking to them, all kinds of stuff. It'd be cool if they had videos, promo. Oh, and everything is super cheap here too, so if you are gonna spend money, this is a place to go. Fuck those cookies. Those Larry cookies? No. No, they might tell you they're good, but they're not. Trying to think if there's any, so, ugly foods. So check this out, let's go. How many eaters in our household? 1 to 2. I eat it all. Organic. Dinner and breakfast. So we got our organic produce, $24, plant pack, 2 to 4 items, $10. Estimated weekly subtotal, $71. So that might seem like a lot of money for people to spend a month, right? Want to become famous? Well, yeah, I want to become famous, but I don't want to fucking pay for it, asshole. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I know exactly where Legend lives. I've been to his house a few times. But $284, right? So let's say you get Uber Eats 4 times a month. That's going to be, let's say, $18 times 4, 72. So now really you only have a difference of $212 a month. 212 minus, let's say you get Starbucks twice, so that's 20. You get what, a couple of like $192. You can have food delivered to you, and you get extra food too. That's the thing for the price. You actually get a lot for what you're paying for because it's just not good looking. But this is, so I want to get back into getting in shape, and good luck finding one of these available. because across the country when everything got shut down, everyone started buying these things up. But if this one is only $370, that is a good deal. All right. Let me check one thing. Close that bitch. But if you're looking to like invest in your health or anything, this would probably be the best piece of equipment or all that you would ever need, because you could do pull-ups. If you get to that point, this bar system here down there, you could do your dips. If you get a regular bench, you can do dips off of that. Your weight bench will be able to do your incline, your flat bench press, your decline, hopefully if you get a bench that declines. And then because of this racking system, you lower these pins. And then you just do squats. You could technically do deadlifts. The expensive part is going to be buying the weights, but in all honesty, I would look for that second hand. And then depending on where you're at, I would look up your local city's auctioning site, or see if you can find an auctioning site like this. Let's do this one here. Yeah, even getting them used right now, you're gonna have a hard time. So I'll show you guys one of the things I do every once in a while is I scan this site to see if there's anything worthwhile. That just looks funny. That looks super cool. Imagine if you threw that on the back of the wall back here with some LED lights, put some pop characters and some figurines in there. That would look pretty cool. Nothing on that first page. Second page. Alright, so this week's not putting out anything good on the first one. But let's go to the second one. This is, I'm also keeping an eye out for everybody for some headsets and some mix amps, because there's a couple people, I feel like, in our game parties that don't have mix amps yet. And if I see mix amps available, I'm going to pick them up again. But like, see, gun safe, that's a good buy right there. I'm actually probably going to keep my eye on that, because I need one. And 180, and it probably get up into the 200 or 300s, but that's still pretty cheap. Let's see. I used to do this. I got the stands. Look, they got the gaming chairs. Get you a gaming chair right now for $22. Come at me. If you need just like a cheap laptop for school or something, these look like they're all stands, no actual laptops. Bit high to low. And I'm surprised I don't see any on here, but there's a few different sites where you can find some good stuff. This is just the one I'm most familiar with because it's like one of my local ones. Let's go to that first one again, because sometimes I did dollar amount. Let's go bid count. There we go. Laser TV home theater system. If you need a bike. See, 4K monitor right here. The only problem is they don't always do the best job of like describing the unit, right? 60 hertz, 4 millisecond. Also not bad. Retail $400, but it's a 4K monitor. So watch. Alright. 244. Ooh, here we go, baby. 4 millisecond response time. HDMI. Oof. Oof. We might be able to look it up more. Why did I want to look at that one? Oh, because it was 244 hertz. That's why. Let's look at this one. LG. MSI. So you can get some good deals on some computer stuff. But that's it from me today, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out silent. It was some good conversations. If you ever want to get in some games on Apex or Call of Duty soon, let me know. I'll probably be back on later tonight. Just depends. I'm gonna eat some dinner, hang out with Fox for a little bit, do the whole family thing. It's Family Friday, so I'm gonna spend some time doing that. But I appreciate you guys. It was fun being able to stream. Unfortunately, I'll be back to my normal work schedule and shift and loads and everything, so I'll probably not be getting on and streaming again until like 7 or 8 like I used to. But it's been fun this week doing the early stream. So, Virtual Knuckles, everybody. I think Big was in here for a little bit. Do a quick roll call, and then I will send you guys elsewhere depending on who I know that may be streaming. Let me pull up a tab. Twitch.tv. Anybody we know streaming? Oh, we got Jazzy. We got Jazzy. So make sure you guys say hello to Jazzy for me. Let me do this. We're going to do that. And I'm going to bring it up on here just so we can hear it and everything. But, oh, I better make sure I don't get a commercial. But hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Friday. And again, Simon, if you ever want health advice or just want to talk or chat about that, let me know, because it's always one of my fun things I like talking about and things. So hope you guys have fun, enjoy yourselves, and say hello and send some love over to Jazzy.